Introduction to the CFA Registered Program. Objective: understand the significance of the CFA Registered Charter and the examination process. How many of you are considering the CFA Registered Charter? What attracts you to it? The path to CFA Registered Mastery. Passing 3 exams is essential for earning the CFA Registered Charter. Candidates typically invest over 300 hours of study for each level. What study methods would be most effective for mastering the CFA registered material? Let's give you some guidance here. To effectively master the CFA registered material, adopting a structured approach incorporating various study techniques is essential. Here's a breakdown of some effective methods you may follow. CFA Institute Learning Tools provide the full CFA program curriculum, personalized study plans, practice questions, and mock exams. Engaging with these resources can help you stay organized and focused on your study goals. Practice testing. Regularly testing yourself with practice questions and mock exams is one of the most effective study techniques. This method reinforces learning and helps identify areas that need more attention. Distributed practice. Instead of cramming, spread your study sessions over time. This technique, known as spaced repetition, enhances retention and understanding of complex topics. Active learning techniques. Incorporate methods such as taking notes, creating flashcards, and summarizing key concepts. Engaging actively with the material helps deepen your understanding. Focused study sessions. Dedicate weekends or non-working days for intensive study sessions. This allows for uninterrupted time to tackle challenging topics and practice questions. Let's make a scenario. You are preparing for the Level I CFA exam, which is about 6 months away. Week 1 to 2. Familiarize yourself with the CFA curriculum. Read through the first few chapters of the curriculum using the CFA Institute Learning Ecosystem. Take notes on key concepts. Week 3 to 4. Begin practicing questions. Start with practice questions related to the chapters you've read. Use a question bank, to tailor your practice. Week 5 to 6. Reinforce learning through active recall. Create flashcards for important formulas and concepts. Spend time each week reviewing these flashcards. Week 7 to 8. Assess your understanding. Take a full-length mock exam under timed conditions. Review your results to identify weak areas. Week 9 to 12. Focus on weak areas. Revisit the curriculum and practice questions for topics where you scored lower on the mock exam. Final weeks. Solidify knowledge and practice exam conditions. Take additional mock exams, focusing on timing and exam strategy. Review all flashcards and notes. Generally speaking, the CFA registered program consists of 3 levels, each with specific requirements, question formats, and average pass rates. Level I. Candidates must meet the enrollment requirements. The exam consists of multiple choice questions, with an average pass rate of 40. Level 2. To qualify, candidates must pass the Level I exam and meet the enrollment requirements. This level features vignette-supported multiple choice questions, with an average pass rate of 45%. Level 3. Candidates must pass the Level 2 exam and meet the enrollment requirements. The exam format includes vignette-supported essay questions and multiple choice questions, with an average pass rate of 52%. You can rank the levels based on perceived difficulty. Key dates for Level I, November 2024. Exam window, 13, November 19, 2024. Registration closes, August 7, 2024. Scheduling deadline, August 13, 2024. Rescheduling deadline, October 14, 2024. Engagement activity. Use a live poll to check if participants have their calendars marked for these important dates. Understanding exam fees. Fee structure. Early registration fee, $940. Standard registration fee, $1,250. One-time enrollment fee, $350, For level I only rescheduling fee, $250. A question for you. What factors would influence your decision to register early versus standard? The importance of preparation. Study tools, online resources, and practice exams. What resources or strategies do you think are critical for effective exam preparation? Level 1 and 2, 5 to 7 weeks post-exam. Level 3, 6 to 8 weeks post-exam. Starting February 2025, how would you manage your time and expectations while waiting for your results? Navigating the registration process. Two-step process. Register for your exam. Schedule your exam appointment. Group activity to outline the steps they need to take for successful registration. For candidates in India, overview of the equated monthly installment option with Edgevans. To recap the importance of preparation, understanding exam requirements, and managing timelines. Set personal goals for study hours, registration deadlines, and resource planning. You may share in the comments below one takeaway you will implement in their CFA registered journey. Thank you for participating. A tip for your better preparation for CFA exams is to connect with each other for study groups and share resources. Welcome, everyone. Today, we will explore the various credentialing options available for financial analysts and focus on the Chartered Financial Analyst (CFA) designation. To start, how many of you are considering pursuing the CFA Charter or any other financial certifications? Please raise your hands. There are multiple certifications for financial analysts, including CFA exams, Series 7 exam, Securities Industry Essentials (SIE) exam, FINRA licensing. What do you think is the most important factor when choosing a certification? For example, career goals, time commitment, cost. The CFA Charter is highly regarded in the investment management and asset management sectors. Demonstrates rigorous preparation through a challenging 3-level exam. Covers fundamentals such as investment tools, asset valuation, portfolio management, and wealth planning. A good tip is to create small groups and discuss what you believe makes the CFA designation stand out compared to other certifications. The CFA designation emphasizes ethical practices in the investment management industry. Provides access to a global network of investment management professionals, enhancing career opportunities. An assignment question for you is, why do you think ethics are crucial in finance? Can you share an example from your experience where ethics played a significant role? We will some examples in the ethics section of the CFA content outline. Let's see some professional roles covered by CFA. Finance and investment management roles. Research analyst. Investment strategist. Risk analyst and manager. Quantitative and analytical roles. Data scientist. Data analyst. Forex currency traders. Client-facing roles. Financial analyst. Private wealth manager. Investment consultant. Transaction-focused roles. Investment banker. Portfolio manager. Private equity associate. Let's do a quick poll. Which career track interests you the most? Use a show of hands or an online polling tool. Let's discuss the differences between the CFA Charter and other credentials like the Series 7 or Z exam. Deep focus on investment analysis and portfolio management. Series 7, primarily for those looking to trade securities and work in brokerage firms. The entry-level exam covers basic securities industry concepts. Based on what we've discussed, what do you think is the best fit for someone starting their career in finance? To recap, the CFA Charter is a prestigious credential that provides in-depth knowledge, ethical grounding, and networking opportunities. However, it's essential to consider your career aspirations when choosing a certification. Take a moment to reflect on your career goals. What steps will you take next in your professional development? Share one insight you gained from today's lecture that you plan to apply in your career journey. I'd open the floor for any questions you may have about the CFA Charter, other credentials, or career paths in finance. Thank you all for your participation. I encourage you to explore the various options we discussed today and make informed decisions about your career path and finance. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have further questions or need guidance as you navigate your journey. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Welcome, everyone. It is Irene here. Today, we will explore enrollment criteria for the CFA program and the benefits of becoming a CFA member. Complete a bachelor's program or equivalent. Minimum of 4,000 hours of work experience or higher education over 3 years. Let's review these requirements. Turn to your neighbor and discuss whether you meet these criteria or what steps you need to take to qualify. Professional work experience requires specialized knowledge and the application of higher-level judgment. Have any of you had experiences that developed these skills? Share a brief story about it with the group. CFA Institute may request proof of education and work experience at any time. A valid international travel passport is necessary to sit for the exam. Exams are only offered in English, requiring proficiency in comprehension and response. How many of you currently have a valid passport? Regular and affiliate memberships are available. Access to career resources, networking opportunities, and continuing education. In groups, brainstorm how you would leverage CFA Institute membership to enhance your career. Share your ideas with the class. To recap, we've covered the steps to becoming a CFA charterholder, key requirements, and the importance of professional experience. Reflect on your career goals and consider how pursuing the CFA charter aligns with them. Final engagement. Share one action item you plan to take in the next week to move closer to your goal of becoming a CFA charter holder. I'd like to open the floor for any questions you may have about the CFA program, the charter holder process, or career paths in finance. Instructor, thank you all for your active participation. I encourage you to stay connected and support each other as you navigate your journey toward becoming CFA charter holders. Don't hesitate to reach out for guidance along the way. Please subscribe to my channel.
Welcome, everyone. It is Andrew here. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into the significant changes in the CFA program curriculum for 2025, particularly focusing on ethical and professional standards. This is crucial for your journey as CFA candidates, as it shapes not only your knowledge but also your professional conduct in the investment management industry. By the end of this session, you'll have a clear understanding of the updates to the ethical standards within the CFA program, changes in the Level 2 and 3 curriculum, the importance of these changes in your professional development. Part 1: Ethical and Professional Standards. Let's start with a quick reflection. Why do you think ethics are so critical in finance? Allow a few minutes for responses from students. Standard I: Professionalism. A new standard requires members to maintain the competence necessary for their professional responsibilities. Standard V: Investment Analysis. Revised communication requirements regarding the nature of services and associated costs to clients. Standard 6: Conflicts of Interest. The name was changed to Avoid or Disclose Conflicts, emphasizing the need to either avoid or transparently disclose any conflicts. In small groups, discuss how these ethical standards might impact your future work as a financial analyst. Consider scenarios where these standards could apply. The 2025 curriculum features minimal changes aimed at better linking Level 1 content to Level 3 and introducing new concepts. This reading replaces the old real estate content and expands on valuation techniques and investment characteristics. Using a polling tool, let's quickly quiz your understanding. What is the main focus of the new overview of types of real estate investment reading? A. Historical real estate trends. B. Valuation techniques and investment characteristics. C. Tax implications for real estate investments. Overview of equity portfolio management now includes case studies on integrating ESG factors. Overview of fixed income portfolio management includes liability-driven investing and cash flow matching strategies. Overview of private wealth management. Important for understanding wealth distribution and investment decision-making. Let's engage in a case study discussion. I'll present a scenario involving a sovereign wealth fund considering direct investments in private equity. How would the ethical standards we discussed earlier apply to this situation? How do you feel the changes in the CFA curriculum and ethical standards will affect your preparation for the exams and your future career in finance? Ethical standards are integral to maintaining professionalism in finance. The curriculum changes reflect the evolving landscape of investment and asset management. Understanding these changes will better prepare you for both exams and real-world applications. Be sure to review the updated curriculum materials and think critically about how these ethical standards will guide your professional conduct. Thank you for listening.
Welcome, everyone. It is Joanna here. Today, we're going to explore the portfolio management and private markets pathways in the CFA program, focusing on the significant curriculum changes for 2025. These pathways are crucial for your understanding of advanced investment strategies and portfolio management techniques. By the end of this session, you will understand the key readings and updates in the portfolio management pathway, familiarize yourself with the new content in the private markets pathway, engage in discussions that solidify your understanding of these concepts. Part 1: Portfolio Management Pathway. Overview of changes. The portfolio management pathway includes advanced Level 3 content and emphasizes the distinct nature of the readings. The first reading is Index-Based Equity Strategies, which replaces the previous Passive Equity Investing. Index-Based Equity Strategies, comparison of market cap weighted versus factor-based strategies. Updates on portfolio construction methods. Full replication, stratified sampling, and optimization. Think pair share. Think about the implications of factor-based strategies in today's market. Pair up with someone next to you and discuss your thoughts. Share your insights with the larger group. Part 2: Active Equity Investing. Reading modules. Active Equity Investing Strategies. Comparison of fundamental and quantitative approaches. Discussion of strategies. Bottom-up, top-down, factor-based, activist, and arbitrage. Active Equity Investing. Portfolio Construction. Approaches for constructing actively managed equity portfolios. Key concepts: active share, active risk, risk budgeting, and portfolio limits. Interactive quiz. Using a polling tool, let's test your knowledge. Which strategy focuses on analyzing individual companies to find undervalued stocks? Top-down. B. Bottom-up. C. Factor-based. Part 3: Fixed Income Management. Liability-driven and index-based investment strategies. Strategies for managing liabilities under different interest rate scenarios. Fixed income active management. Yield curve strategies. Formulating portfolio positioning. Credit strategies. Risk considerations and managing credit portfolios. Case study activity. Let's analyze a hypothetical fixed income portfolio under changing interest rates. How would you position the portfolio? What factors would you consider in your decision-making process? Part 4: Trade Strategy and Execution. Covers trading from a portfolio manager's perspective, including execution benchmarks and cost measurement, the role of automation in algorithmic trading. Discuss the importance of execution strategies in portfolio management. How do trading costs impact overall portfolio performance? Part 5: Private Markets Pathway. The Private Markets Pathway introduces 7 new readings focusing on investing from the general partner (GP) perspective. Private investments and structures. GP and LP perspectives in the investment process. Private equity. Private debt. Private special situations. Private real estate investments. Infrastructure. Choose one of the new readings and summarize its focus in a few sentences. How does this reading contribute to your understanding of private markets? How do the changes in the portfolio management and private markets pathways enhance your preparation for the CFA exams? What are your thoughts on the increased focus on real-world applications and current market trends? The updated curriculum reflects the evolving landscape of portfolio and private markets. Understanding these pathways is essential for your success as a CFA candidate. Engage with the material actively to enhance your learning experience. Review the updated readings, participate in study groups, and continue to engage with your peers. Thank you for your participation today. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to reach out.
Welcome, everyone. It is Cooper here. Today, we will talk about the private wealth pathway of the CFA program, which introduces essential concepts and practices for managing high net worth clients. Our goal is to understand the new readings, the structure of the pathway, and the importance of these principles in the context of private wealth management. By the end of this session, you will understand the key components of the private wealth pathway, explore the unique challenges and strategies involved in serving high net worth clients, engage in discussions that will help solidify your understanding of the material. Part 1: Overview of the Private Wealth Pathway. Discussion prompt. Let's begin with a question. What do you think are the key characteristics that differentiate high net worth clients from other clients? Allow a few minutes for students to share their thoughts. Pathway structure. The private wealth pathway consists of 7 new readings that guide you through the journey of serving high net worth clients, from onboarding to wealth transfer. Here's a brief overview of each reading. The private wealth management industry discusses business models, fee structures, and regulatory principles. Working with the wealthy explores client profiling, acquisition, and long-term family decision-making. Wealth planning focuses on goals-based financial planning and holistic financial exposure management. Investment planning covers legal, tax, and jurisdictional considerations and portfolio allocations. Preserving the wealth discusses strategies for protecting human capital and mitigating risks. Advising the wealthy addresses unique client situations, including international tax implications and business equity risks. Transferring the wealth explains wealth transfer strategies and bequests, emphasizing multigenerational planning. Part 2: Key Readings Deep Dive. Think, Pair, Share. Let's explore the readings in more detail. Choose one reading and think about the main concepts presented, how this reading applies to real-world scenarios in private wealth management. After a few minutes, pair up with a neighbor to discuss your thoughts, and then we'll share insights with the class. Part 3: Client Engagement Strategies. Discuss the importance of understanding a client's values, goals, and family dynamics from the very beginning of the relationship. What questions would you ask a new high net worth client during initial consultations? Working with the wealthy. This reading emphasizes the unique characteristics of ultra high net worth individuals and the importance of creating a collaborative family decision-making framework. In small groups, role-play a scenario where you are onboarding a high net worth client. One person acts as the wealth manager, and the other as the client. Focus on establishing trust and understanding the client's values. After 5 minutes, switch roles. Part 4: Wealth Planning and Investment Strategies. Discuss the importance of holistic financial planning, including tax considerations and liquidity strategies. How can wealth managers effectively assess a family's financial exposures throughout their lifetime? Investment planning. Explore how legal and tax considerations impact investment strategies for high net worth clients. What factors should be taken into account when recommending portfolio allocations? Let's analyze a hypothetical case of a client with multiple income streams and diverse investments. What strategies would you recommend for wealth preservation and growth? How would you address potential tax implications? Part 5: Transferring Wealth and Philanthropy. Discuss methods for transferring wealth during a client's lifetime and at death, including the importance of charitable bequests. Explore the significance of multigenerational wealth transfer and the role of family governance. Why is it essential to include philanthropy in wealth management conversations? How can wealth managers facilitate discussions about charitable giving and legacy planning? How do the concepts covered in the private wealth pathway impact your understanding of wealth management? What are your key takeaways from today's lecture? The private wealth pathway offers crucial insights into serving high net worth clients, focusing on holistic wealth management. Understanding family dynamics, investment strategies, and wealth transfer planning is vital for effective client relationships. Engage actively with clients to tailor strategies that reflect their values and goals. Review the readings in the private wealth pathway and consider how these principles can be applied in real-world scenarios. Thank you for participating today. If you have any questions or wish to discuss further, feel free to reach out.